And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Thomas is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Garland. And it's Knicks in at the 2.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important. Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Thomas. First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Jones. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Williams for 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Temple. Good. On the shot. Temple's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Here's Knicks. Whoa!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And there it is for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Garland, the pass to Thomas. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 6. And shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 8 points for him.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
Here's the kid. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's the kid. The layup off target. Here's Knicks. 17 points in his last outing. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Whitmore. Guarded by Garland. To the paint. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Jones. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Garland, the pass to Smith. Rebounded by Temple. Gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Deflects the pass. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Jones dishes to Clarkson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look here at the visitors, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now, for this home ball club, they're a great team in the 3rd spot. And when you're a top 3 team in this league, you've got a shot at the title. So they got to be happy with their position.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Nix. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Clock is at 3. There's Thomas with the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's the kid, buried from 15 feet out. The kid's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
There's the pick. Pass to Nix. Nails it from the high post.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. And you look at Q, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Whitmore with it. Thomas is on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
Brissett has checked in for Cameron Thomas.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Brown, and the layup falls.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Here's the kid, and he dunks it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Over in the corner, Marshall. Back to Brown. And Jones pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The kid gets the bucket. Gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. It's Brown with the drive. Can't hit from 12. Brown's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Jones against Brown. On the basket by Jones.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Takes a step back. Here's Brown. The shot comes out.
And guys, this shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
47% here so far. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. He had a nice open look right there. Now here's Jones. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Jones. 1 second left. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. They lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Whitmore. Get out there with Clarkson. Then it's Q, and it's Jones in at the 1. Smith is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Brown. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Knicks in at the 2 spot.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Jones is out there with Cam Whitmore. And there's Doc. Then it's Q, and it's the kid in at the 3 spot. We got Najee Marshall. He's out there with Smith. Down out there with Koulibaly. And it's Knicks in at the 2 guard. Marshall can't hit. He has been brilliant in this game. 67% for the floor. Doubled by Smith. Pass to Whitmore. Clarkson for 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Knicks. And stolen by Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
The numbers here for Jones, right around 25 points per, 9 assists and 9 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Here's Brown driving inside. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Brown's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion. And Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. Koulibaly, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
They get it back. Pass to the kid. Tries again. And the layup is good. The kid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Offline with his 3. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. Thomas checked in for Jalen Smith.
Number 24, Cameron Thomas.
Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Back to Garland. Beyond the arc. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5.
He's pulled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
That's tipped. Here's Marshall to the middle from the left block. Knicks, good. Knicks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. GA, you hear about 3 levels scored. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range and There's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Jones looking for an opening. Thompson outside. Four on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here we can check out the score for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look here at the visitors. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. To the left side wing. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's good from long range. Marshall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's the kid. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's the kid. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's Garland. He can't hit that time. Good D by Jones.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Pass to Thompson. It's up a 3, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by Thompson. Jones has got 13 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Koulibaly. Outside Thomas. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Clarkson. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Here's the kid. 17 points in the game. Poked away. Goes up again. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, you look at the score. In this game, it's not reflective of the night he's had. He's struggling.
Ryan's checked in for Marshall. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Garland from deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's the kid. Good D by Thomas. And the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Pass to Temple. Here's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Up 19. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
You take a look at the visitors. They knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Clarkson is out there with Q. Then it's the kid. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Jones in at the point guard. They've got Darius Garland. Williams is out there with Pirtle. Then it's Thomas. And it's Nix in at the shooting guard position. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Garland from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. And you look at Q, one of the game's best, 2nd in the league.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed. Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Jones against Garland. Pass to Whitmore. Here's the screen. Just 3 to shoot. They get the rebound. Here's the kid, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
The kid kicks it out to Jones. Stolen by Garland. Poke loose. Throws it up high. Jones finds Temple. Back to Jones. Clarkson on the wing. Pass to the kid. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. It's good. The kid's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Sinks the three-pointer.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visitors. 15-point game. Cans it from downtown.
Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
The 3 from Garland. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Inside. Pass to Whitmore. Now here's Thomas. 13 feet away. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 6 assists here tonight. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Pirtle. He's getting around 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. 5 to shoot, and he gets the bucket. Garland's got 15 points.
And what you like about Garland, his ability to make the adjustment inside.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Kicked away. Pass to the kid. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
With the drive. Outside for Thomas. It's tipped, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Grant Williams.
Number 13, Najee Marshall.
Marshall with the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Temple can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey team, the NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Pirtle. Pass to Thomas. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thomas got 7 now in this quarter.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Now Whitmore. Here's the kid. 26 points for him. His 3-pointers off the mark. Outside for Thomas. A 3-pointer, no good. Being a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Here's the kid. No good on the triple.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Knicks, good.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Here's the kid. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Garland's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Thomas. Offensive rebound. Garland finds Thomas. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Brown against Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Up top, Brown. Defended by Jones. 3, Marshall. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 12. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Whitmore is out there with Jones. Then it's Q, and there's Doc, and it's the kid, and at the 3, the small forward. Brown, no good. Shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. The kid gets the bucket. The kid's got 28.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Now, Koulibaly. For 3. And it's Brown missing. Brown's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. Here's the kid. And a miss there on the triple.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
On the wing, Whitmore. Pass to Temple. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Whitmore. All going up court. And it's slammed in by Jones.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. In for Brown.
Number 5, Darius Garland.
So it's the visitors now. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Fires from 18, and the basket good. A bank shot that time.
He's a high-volume jump shooter for a reason. Garland has tremendous touch from almost anywhere.
Here's the kid. Clarkson outside. Clock at 6. Here's the kid. And the jumper is good. The kid's got 30.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Koulibaly, no good. Gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Out to Clarkson. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
The 3 from Garland. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Taking the bump, Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
Thomas checked in for Najee Marshall. And he nails the 3rd. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Bounce pass from Garland. The tray. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Here's Jones. That's slammed in by Jones.
haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Garland, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Pass to Nix. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
This one for 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Coulibaly finds Garland. Hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 16 here in the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Launches it. Down it goes for 3.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for one.
Gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Thomas.
Everyone knows Cam Thomas shoots the ball very well. But how about everything else? This is a guy who competes for everything out there.
He drops the first one, and that brings them to within 10. And so he makes both from the line. Shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Buries the deep ball.
Late reactions defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
Oh, the dunk!
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. .119 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and there's the 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Beyond the arc. Clarkson. He parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Thomas fires. Oh, the jumper goes. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the layup is off. It's Garland. Williams. It's deflected. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
He can take over, or Garland able to facilitate.
Williams with the rebound. Stolen by Garland. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now we present the player of the game, the kid.